Shoshi Maharaj is the best gift of Swamiji, Sri Ramakrishna and Swamiji to South India. Because only Swami Vivekananda, next to Sri Ramakrishna surely, did understand, could foresee. After us, everybody could understand what Shoshi Maharaj was after he has passed away or he had served here in the South India. But before anybody could foresee, Swami Vivekananda could do it. That he is the so much power, so much talent, so much capacity is there in Shoshi Maharaj. When in 1895, before that Swamiji had made his mark as a cyclonic monk and moving throughout America and showing there the seed of Vedanta, people are accepting. So, finding that the time is opportune, he wanted an assistant. He did not choose Sharadanandaji or Turiyanandaji or even Abhedanandaji. He first wanted Shoshi Maharajji. And strangely, Shoshi Maharajji also agreed. That is also, I think, the strangest part of this story, of this part of this story. Shoshi Maharaj also agreed to go, but could not go because he was not physically well. He had that time some skin disease, and his doctor said that will get worse if he goes to a cold country. So, Swamiji knew the power of Shoshi Maharaj. Shoshi Maharaj's life had three parts after he joined. The first 3 years, he was born in 1863 in July. This year, 1863, is a blessed year in Ramakrishna movement because 4 of the direct disciples were born in this month. Swami Turiyanandaji on 3rd January, Swamiji on 12th January, Rajamarji on 21st January, and Shoshi Maharaj on 13th July of 1863. So after that he went to Thakur. They and Shoshi Maharajji and Sharadanandaji, Ramakrishnanandaji and Sharadanandaji were cousins because their fathers were cousins. Ishar Chandra Chakraborty was Shoshi Maharajji's father, who was very close to Ramakrishna, direct disciples. In later years, he would be very close to the direct disciples. He was the Tantra Dharak of Durga Puja that was held for the first time at Belur Mott when Swamiji was in gross body. Even on 4th July, the day Swamiji would pass away, Ishwar Chandra Chakraborty was present there. Anyway, so Shoshi Maharaj came to Kolkata and stayed in his uncle's house along with Sharadanandaji. When they were studying, when they passed first arts exam, they were drawn to Brahmo Samaj, drawn to Keshav Sen particularly. Keshav Sen was the most prominent spiritual leader at that time in Kolkata, and Kolkata was the capital of India. So Keshav Sen was known throughout India as well as in England. So they regularly attended Keshav Chandra Sen's lectures, and Keshav Chandra Sen's lectures they liked also. And Keshav Chandra Sen very often in his speeches mentioned Paramahansa of Dakshineshwar. Also in his journal Dharma Tattva, he would write very respectfully about Paramahansa of Dakshineshwar. So they one day, Shoshi, Sharat, and a few of their friends, they went to Dakshineshwar. And that day, Thakur welcomed them. That day, topic immediately, the topic that was being discussed when they reached was about renunciation, and that the impression of God should be imprinted in early life only, and that was not possible nowadays. Thakur was complaining about the parents that they nowadays marry of their children, many of their sons, when they are students itself. So when they come out from their studies, they finish their studies, they are already laden with the responsibilities of their wives and children. All these things were being told. Then one of their friends, they asked Sri Ramakrishna, is it then marriage against the will of God? Then Thakur would keep all these things ready. So Thakur asked that boy, bring that book. One marked portion is there, read from that. And that was Jesus is talking in metaphors, that he is praising that one has to remain celibate. If celibate for God's sake, one should be, that Keshav praised, that one should remain celibate to reach the kingdom of heaven. Then Sri Ramakrishna again asked him to read from another passage. And there St. Paul is saying that to the unmarried and the widow I will say that it will be better if you don't marry. But if you find that you cannot restrain yourself, then better you marry. So these things were there. Then Shoshi and Sharat were taking leave. Then Sri Ramakrishna said, come again. He would say to anybody, come again. Not to anybody, his chosen ones, he would always say, come again, as if it is a mantra, abar esho. So he said to them, come again, but alone. So it so happened, they are so simple soul, so sincere, that both the brothers will henceforth come alone. They stay in the same house. But Shoshi will not come with Sharat, and Sharat will not come with Shoshi, because Guru has said, come alone. This sincerity is very rare. They did not make any editing. Oh, Guru has said this, but his Abhipraya was not this, they will not do. So they will be visiting. We will be talking about Shoshi Maharaj here. So one day, he is coming now. So one day, Shoshi Maharaj is moving from one room to another room through Thakur's room for a certain object. Then Sri Ramakrishna said, Shoshi, whom you are looking for is here, is here, is here. And immediately his eyes were drawn to Thakur, and in a very blissful mood, Thakur is sitting there. And Shoshi immediately realized these are not ordinary words. This is a message for the life. And from that day, Sri Ramakrishna became the pole star of his life. Then another day, Latu is coming, Rakhal is coming, Adbhutananda, future Adbhutananda, future Brahmananda. They are having many experiences, Bhav, Samadhi, ecstasy, all these things, sir. Shoshi also wanted to test these things. Shall I not have also these experiences? Cannot you bless me? Am I incapable? Can you bless me? Cannot you bless me so that I too can have these experiences? Then Sri Ramakrishna said, yes, you are capable of that, and I can bless you also, and we can have these experiences, but then you won't be able to serve me. Oh, then I don't want this. I do not want ecstasy at the cost of the opportunity of serving you. So this is Shoshi Maharaj. He shines extraordinarily. All the direct disciples, they served. They are ready to serve Guru Maharaj Ji, but he is different. He is the embodiment of Dasya Bhakti, service attitude. Then Shoshi Maharaj Thakur one day wanted to take Jamrul. Jamrul is water apple. You want what you call Niru something? Water apple. So Thakur wants to take Jamrul. No, that is at Kashipur. Thakur wanted to taste, Thakur liked ice. That is a hot summer day. So Thakur wanted to take ice cream, not ice cream, ice. So Shoshi ran blazing summer. In blazing summer, Shoshi ran 6 miles to Calcutta, where it would be found. And therefrom, he brought ice. And so nicely he wrapped this ice brick with paper and towel that it did not melt. Thakur was very pleased. And there is a saying that if somebody holds water on palm and it does not leak, then he is a very miserly kind of person. So ice is only water. Thakur said, you see, it is said like this, if water does not leak through the fingers, he must be a very close-fisted kind of person, but you are a good soul. You are not like that. So these all prove future Shoshi's heart, that is heart and soul, he would serve Sri Ramakrishna. So 3 years he came to Thakur in 1863 at the age of 20 years. So Sri Naren came much earlier, and Rakhal also came. So coming after here, they came, Naren is the leader, everybody, automatic leader. So everybody would accept Narendranath as leader. Leader not because of his talents, because of love also. Nobody could love brother disciple, so much love. Next to Sri Ramakrishna, Narendra's love bound them together. Sharadanandaji in his book refers to that at Kashipur, two kind of bond. I mean, two pool was there. One is pool from Sri Ramakrishna, another is pool from Narendranath. These two pools did not contradict each other, complemented. So Naren's personality also was very distinct there. Anyway, we are not talking about Naren. So Naren one day said to Shoshi, you see, Persian Sufi literature is a treasure house of spiritual wisdom. So, but without knowing Parsi, you cannot enter there. So, see, he purchased books. Shoshi purchased books, some 40 rupees worth of Persian books to learn Persian, so that he can taste the spiritual treasures of Sufi literature. So much he would do. He was a brilliant student. Sharat also was a brilliant student. Sharat was 2 years younger than Shoshi. So he was one day at Dakshineshwar. He carried that book to Dakshineshwar also. So he was reading that book so attentively that Thakur is calling. Thakur called him thrice but could not listen to. Then somebody perhaps told what he could hear. He went up to Thakur. What are you doing? Why did not you listen to me earlier? Then Sri Ramakrishna, Shoshi said, I was reading these books. Then Sri Ramakrishna said, if you engage yourself so attentively, so much with care, with so much care in secular knowledge, then whatever devotion you have developed will dry up. Immediately, 40 rupees is a big amount at that time. Immediately he dumped those books in Ganga. So this was Shoshi Maharaj. Then that phase came. Sri Ramakrishna fell ill. Shoshi's exam, BA final exam was drawing close, and he was a brilliant student. So everybody expected high of him, but he did not sit for exam. He stopped studying and he was engaged. Narendra was leader. Thakur was brought to first Shampukur, then to Kashipur in Kolkata for better treatment. Holy Mother also came. She would cook Thakur's food according to doctor's instruction, but the Sheva side will be looked after by the young disciples, and Narendranath is the leader, so he has arranged, he has made a routine. So Shoshi came to, started staying in Kashipur, served Sri Ramakrishna. He would never go away from Sri Ramakrishna's bedside. So one day Sri Ramakrishna wanted to take Jamrul, and that was not a season of Jamrul. So Shoshi Maharaj, he thought that even if it is not a season for Jamrul, surely it will be found, and if he found it and brought it to Sri Ramakrishna. Then the last day came. That day Sri Ramakrishna was a little better compared to other days. So we get a very vivid description of that day, what Sri Ramakrishna did from Shoshi Maharaj's accounts. That day Sri Ramakrishna took a little more. Then one gentleman came. He was a genuine seeker to know about yoga, and Sri Ramakrishna that day talked with him for 2 hours. Then suddenly, surely, Sri Ramakrishna's condition got worse. So Shoshi Maharaj again, that day, he ran 7 miles to bring the doctor, to reach doctor's house. Reaching there, he came to know the doctor has gone somewhere. So another 1 mile he ran and grabbed the doctor and brought him. Then Sri Ramakrishna could not all the time lie on his back. So he was half seated on the bed, and pillows, several 5 or 6 pillows, he would be resting against pillows, several pillows, 5 or 6 pillows was his support, and pillows support. Shashi Maharaj will support those pillows. So 7 or 8 disciples, they are fanning Sri Ramakrishna. Shashi Maharaj is sitting on the behind Sri Ramakrishna. He was also fanning. Only Narendranath was rubbing his feet. Then Sri Ramakrishna wanted to lie down on one side. So pillows was removed. Sri Ramakrishna lay down on one side. Then exactly at 2 minutes past 1 o'clock, a wave of joy, a wave of divine bliss passed through entire body of Sri Ramakrishna, and his all hairs stood on end. Nobody could understood. Everybody thought that Sri Ramakrishna was in deep samadhi, and he would be in samadhi for hours. So everybody thought that Sri Ramakrishna was in samadhi. But before that, Sri Ramakrishna was repeatedly saying to Narendranath, who was rubbing his feet, please look after these boys, please look after these boys. Repeatedly he was saying, look after these boys. So when this happened, that a stream of joy is passing through Sri Ramakrishna's body, only Narendranath could understand that Sri Ramakrishna has gone into Mahasamadhi, so he left weeping. So anyway, next day his body was cremated, and after cremation his bones and ashes were put in an urn, and Shashi brought it, holding it on head, and put on that bed. And from that day itself, Thakur is there. To them, to Shashi Maharaj, that was not relics of Sri Ramakrishna, that was Sri Ramakrishna himself. So they started worshipping. The next day, Ramchandra Datta came. Ramchandra Datta, because they were paying, Ramchandra Datta, Surendranath, they were paying the rent of that house. So they said, Sri Ramakrishna has passed away, so you go away, go home, start your studies, etc. And I will take this urn to Kakurgachi Jogodhan. There I'll dig it, there I consecrate it. There I'll start a monastery in the name of Sri Ramakrishna. Niranjan and Shashi Maharaj, they protested, no, we'll not allow it to, we'll not leave it. We'll keep it here. Thakur has not gone anywhere. Nobody believed, actually, that Thakur has left. Especially, Holy Mother had this, a few days after, maybe that next day, Holy Mother had this vision. I have not gone anywhere, only from this room to that room. So everybody believed Thakur is there. So they wanted, Shashi Maharaj especially, I want to worship him every day like this year. So we want part with this urn. Then Narendra intervened. He says, don't do that. His proposal is sensible proposal. He will preserve it. We cannot preserve it because we have no monastery, nothing. We have to leave this house in a few days. So better what he says, accept that. And he says that there will be a monastery in the name of Sri Ramakrishna only. So the quarrel stopped. But in midnight, during that night, Shashi Maharaj and Niranjan, they took out more than half portion of that relics and they put it in another run and they sent it to Balaram Babu. Swamiji did not know that, but when he came to know, he was also happy. So in Kakurgachi Jogodhan, that was consecrated, that urn was sent there. After that, only after 2 months, this was in August, September, October, in the middle, 20th October, according to Vimalatmanandaji, that is the date Baranagar monastery was started. They shifted to Baranagar monastery, and there that urn will be there. We know what Shashi Maharaj Ji, how Shashi Maharaj Ji was worshipping that urn, the Thakur's relic. I'll read out from you if I can. Yes. So there, everybody, all the brothers, they will move away. They will come, stay, and for tapasya and pilgrimage, they will leave. But Shashi Maharaj will remain there all the time because he has to, Thakur is there, so his tapasya was a different kind. So I'll read from Um, Sister Devamata's account, nice account in a short passage, how he served there, how he worshipped Master's relics there. While the Master was living, the disciple means Shashi Maharaj. The disciple made himself his personal servant. When the Master had gone, he had made himself the servant of his memory. Actually, not memory, Sri Ramakrishna himself. Year after year, Swami Ramakrishnananda guarded and served this sanctuary where his Master's ashes and image were enshrined. His brother disciples wandered and came back, made pilgrimages and returned. But he went the quiet round of the monastery at Baranagar, devout and prayerful. He carried water from the Ganges for the Lord's bath. He swept and cleaned the sanctuary. He polished the puja vessels and performed the puja. He cut the vegetables and cooked the offering. He lived as the servant of the shrine and of the house. Actually, there are other houses there, and in those houses, cooks, servants were there. They would take Shashi Maharaj for the cook of this house. So they will freely talk with him. But sometimes they will realize also, this cook is not just like them. This servant is not like them. So Devamata is saying this. Yet he was still the disciple of a mighty master, the son of the mother of the universe, Sisima. And as he stopped by the Ganges side to fill his water jar and lifted it to his shoulder, there was something in him which stirred unspoken respect in the servants who jested with him, taking him to be one of them. There was a book in Bengali on Shashi Maharaj written by Jagadisharananda. Probably that was the first book complete book on Shashi Maharaj. Now that book is not available, only old edition in library is available. In its place, there is a book has come written by Prameyanandaji. Anyway, in that book, Jagadisharanandaji says that in a sense, Shashi Maharaj was the real founder of Ramakrishna mission. So, yes, what he says is not without any sense. Just imagine, I have come from Belur Math, and that Belur Math is the headquarters, the nerve center of entire Math and mission. And what was Baranagar Math and Alumbazar Math? That is this headquarters in budding form. That headquarters was protected, nurtured and nourished by Shashi Maharaj. His founder has gone out and he has nurtured it for how many years? From 86, 11 years. From 86 to 1897. Its founder has gone out on a broader mission for entire world, Swami Vivekananda. And other brothers, mostly seniors, not mostly senior, of his age, they are coming, staying, and again going out at their sweet wheel of tapasya. Only Shashi Maharaj is staying there. And he nurtured it, nourished it, protected it, the headquarters of future Belur Math, the headquarters of future worldwide Ramakrishna Math and mission, till the leader came back, 1897. So what Jagadisharanandaji says is correct. He was the actual founder of Ramakrishna Math mission. Then 1897 came, Swami Vivekananda returned, and Swami Vivekananda requested him, not once, you love me so much, test it, how he loves. He sent him to bring bread bread are prepared by non-Hindus. So you have to bring bread. I love very much soft bread, so bring it. In broad daylight you have to bring. He went there and brought it without hesitation. Then he has passed the test of Swami Vivekananda. You love me so much, so I will send you to the south. And we know all, to the South Indian, when he was returning, they wanted somebody to hear some monastic brothers of Swami Vivekananda, so that what Swami Vivekananda preached, on the basis of that, a sustained work, preaching work or other work, service was start. So Swamiji said to them, it is well known that I will send someone who is more orthodox than the most orthodox Brahmin here, but who is unique and incomparable in meditation, in performing worship, and in scriptural knowledge. The Shoshi Maharaj came in March 1897. He was received by Alashinga and others, and started, first it was started in that Vivekananda Ilam, Castle Karnan at that time. Then it was shifted to this mart. We all know that. So how Shoshi Maharaj's days, how Shoshi Maharaj spent these days, that also I will give account of a Sannyasi. His name is very difficult to pronounce. Swami. Yes. These are all from the books published from Mylapore Mutt. So his name is, the title is My Master Sri Ramakrishna-Nanda. His monastic name is Chidghana Anandendra Saraswati. So he writes a portion only. Swami Ramakrishna-Nanda was a tall and well-built person. Yes, that we can understand from the picture. But what he is saying next, at least I did not know, that he had a golden complexion. Very fair complexion he had, and a broad and serene face. His eyes shone bright with spiritual light. Swami Ramakrishna-Nanda started his work in Chennai in 1897. For nearly 12 years, starting from mid-1898 to the end of 1910, I attended his classes regularly. According to the request of the devotees, the Swami visited different parts of the city every day and talked for 1.5 to 2 hours, both in the morning and in the evening. People belonging to different strata of society and of different castes attended his lectures and benefited from them. The Swami, being a Bengali, did not speak any southern language. He spoke only English. He spoke simple and lucid English, and even those with only a limited knowledge of the language could easily understand him. I was one of those who listened to his talks regularly. I can assert with justifiable pride that those lectures made an indelible impression on my mind, and the change in mental outlook thus brought about can never be altered or destroyed. Never did the Swami utter an unnecessary sentence. Every word of his brought about a perceptible change in the attitude of one or the other among his audience. He would inspire us and immerse us, as it were, in an ocean of bhakti. Every listener noticed a definite change, not only in his own spiritual life, but also in his day-to-day worldly life. Then he talks about his love. He was very broad-minded and liberal, and everybody will be elevated to a great spiritual heights listening to his speeches. His love towards the devotees was beyond description. So this love, about that Sister Devamata also has said, no time for that. I'll give you an incident of his love that Satchidananda, the Dinabandhu Maharaj, to whom Swami Ramakrishnananda said, just now I saw Swamiji has come and he is saying, Shashi, I have spat out my body. That Dinabandhu Maharaj came down from Mayavati. He was to go to Belur Math to see Swamiji. Swamiji has returned from his second tour of the West. So he would go there, but before that he wanted to visit Rameshwaram. So he has come to Mylapore. So at that time, to railways, train lines from Mylapore to Rameshwaram was being laid out. So Shashi Maharaj said him to stay here till the railways are laid out. So he stayed here for 6 months. See, in between Swamiji had passed away, but he finished his Rameshwaram pilgrimage, then then returned. So Shashi Maharaj himself said, he was on the way to Belur Math. So Shashi Maharaj himself studied the Almanak and said that this is an auspicious day, so I can purchase ticket on that day. Yes, everything was ready that on that day he would leave. The day he would be leaving, Ramakrishnanandaji, in the morning, Ramakrishnananda called him. There is a seat here. And he saw that a pot full of curd is there. Ramakrishnanandaji dipped his finger in the curd and put a mark on his forehead. This is customary in Bengal. I don't know whether it is in other countries, other states, that for an auspicious thing, mother generally, he puts this curd mark. Then he offered food, offered prasad to Dinabandhu Maharaj. Then he hired a carriage and drove to station. There he purchased a ticket. After purchasing the ticket, but he's shedding tears, Ramakrishnanandaji, shedding tears all the while. He's shedding tears. He purchased tickets, going to station. So he went near the train, boarded the train himself. Though not clearly mentioned, probably the bedroll he was carrying, he himself carried inside the train. Then he cleaned the seat, the bench, with his own clothes, and some food articles he came so that he had to take it on the way. So after that, he himself spread the bedroll. Then he again came down. Now he tucked the ticket in his pocket or in his hand. Then Dinabandhu Maharaj, Satchidananda, boarded the train and he came down and waiting near the door. And all the time, he's shedding tears. Then the train whistled off. Dinabandhu Maharaj writes, from window I am looking at him. Without any wink, he's looking at me. Never did I experience such love except from Swamiji. Yes, from Swamiji I received this motherly love. So he was so full of love. Then another thing I mentioned, and some sayings of Ramakrishnanandaji regarding spirituality. To him, spirituality means unselfishness and service. Unselfishness, purity and service. A few of his sayings I am mentioning. After that, I'll mention one incident from Devamata and close. A Sannyasin, Ramakrishnananda says, a Sannyasin can never afford to be selfish. He should be as willing to help his worst enemy as he is to serve his best friend. It is for this we have become sannyasins, to bring help to every living being without regard to what he does or does not do to us. If we cannot love others, if we cannot serve others, what are we for here? So long as we are selfish, our work must be fruitless. We may deliver fine lectures, we may gain name and fame, but the actual results will be nil. So another thing which is very well known, Sri Ramakrishna said that Sharat and Shashi I have seen among the followers of Jesus Christ. And Master Mashai one day said to Sri Ramakrishna that I think Buddha, Christ and you are one. Sri Ramakrishna is very happy. One, ekito, one, verily we are one, verily we are one, Sri Ramakrishna said. So this is true, and this is true. So one day, Sister Devanata says that about Shashi Maharaj, he knew Bible from cover to cover. His understanding of the spirit of Bible was such that I have not seen this even among the even among the people of Christian countries. One day, on a Good Friday day, he spoke on Jesus, crucifixion of Jesus so vividly as if he was giving a first-hand account. As we are driving home together, I asked him, how could you depict it so clearly, so vividly? He did not answer first. Then he gave this simple answer. My master used to say that Sharadananda and myself were in a previous birth among the followers of Jesus Christ. So she actually accepted it. Then about Swami Vivekananda's relationship among Swami Vivekananda and Shashi Maharaj, Maharaj said, I did not understand. I don't know whether he has said this also. It may overlap. So we all know Shashi Maharaj, he has served about almost 14 years. He has a great desire that Raja Maharaj will come, because Thakur has not come. In Raja Maharaj, they used to see Thakur. So to bring Raja Maharaj here is as good as Sri Ramakrishna has come here. He did that. Then after 2 years, in 1910, Holy Mother, he was waiting for that also, he arranged that. At that time itself, that disease has started, he could feel it, but he did not express it. Elaborately he arranged Holy Mother's tour to Rameshwaram, so we all know that. So after that, he said, my task is over. Raja Maharaj means Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother means Sri Ramakrishna, so he was happy. Whatever he had to do for the South India, he has done. To Sister Devamata, he once said, he did not, Sri Ramakrishna did not give everything. Many things, most of the things he has given to Swami Vivekananda, but 2 or 3 things he left for me. I have given that. He has given that to South India. What things? He did not say. But surely he has given that to South India. This is the part when he has given. In other part he has accumulated. Varanagar part is he has accumulated his spiritual treasures. From Sri Ramakrishna he has earned his spiritual treasure. But this is the South Indian chapter of his life, 14 years. During this period only he has given away what he had earned before. So that special thing which was reserved for Sri Ramakrishna, surely Sri Ramakrishna kept it reserved for South India. That is given by Sharadanandaji after Shashi Maharaj. After Shashi Maharaj's passing away, Raja Maharaj said that southern side has become dark. Southern part of India has become dark. Not only that, just like all conquering Shankaracharya, Shashi Maharaj's influence is evident in South India. It is evident. Because of that, during his time, only 3 centers came up. But it is evident what has happened. That is Shashi Maharaj's entire growth of Ramakrishna movement, entire spread of Ramakrishna movement in South India can be traced back to the influence of Shashi Maharaj. So, Swamiji and Shashi Maharaj, and he developed that galloping TV. Galloping TV means this spread fast. So much we have heard. We met only one Maharaj, Bharat Maharaj, Abhayanandaji, who served Shashi Maharaj. And I have heard from Shuhitanandaji. Sometimes that disease will compel him to cough out so forcefully, lying down on his back, he is coughing so forcefully that blood spittles will touch the roof and all walls. So much he suffered. So one day he was talking to himself. Somebody has asked. So he's saying, I have not done any wrong thing in my life, but one day I punched Sri Ramakrishna, Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda slapped Swami Vivekananda. And Swami Vivekananda Shiva himself. That story is this, incident is it took place in Bora. Swamiji was very hungry. He went to kitchen, nothing was there. Then he went to shrine, there he found one banana is there to be offered to Sri Ramakrishna. And Swamiji's relationship with Thakur was there. Sometimes he was saying, oh friend, dear friend, how are you? Like that he would talk with Thakur. So he hold that banana, please take it, so that it will be prasad and I will take it. Then Shashi Maharaji entered and slept. Swamiji did not mind, but others did mind. Swamiji said, from his own point of view, he has done the right thing. His attitude is like he looks upon Sri Ramakrishna this way. But from my point of view, I have also done the right. But Shashi Maharaji is to feel that because of that only it has happened. Then that I stay, I will close. Oh yes. Shashi Maharaj had passed away, Mahapurush Maharaj. Mahapurush Maharaj is sending one young sannyasi to this mott, Madras mott. He is saying, go there. Our Madras mott is Shashi Maharaj's place. Shashi Maharaj had passed away. Stay there, go and stay there. Your inner life will be awakened. Your inner life will be awakened. So this is the thing. Shashi Maharaj's tapas, the power of Shashi Maharaj's tapas is still here, and because of that only, so much spread of Ramakrishna movement here. So today, on this blessed day, we pray to Shashi Maharaj especially, and also praying to Thakur Mahar Swamiji, that his blessings be ever on us, and we can awaken our inner life with our self-effort as well as with the blessings of Shashi Maharaj Ji and Holy Chair. Namaskar. Thank you.